Morning. Hmm. 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 What's up, everybody? Looking your new Rosie? Ooh, baby. How does it feel? Remember the first time I picked up my Rosie, the first thing I thought was how unbelievably light it was. You're not prepared for how lightweight that thing is. It's insane. Playing some Legacy and flicking your nip? Damn, dude, that's nasty. What's up, Nate, Mark, Paul, Marco, Nick, everybody? What's happening? Let me let Folky out to the yard here. Okie dokie. Jetstream and the Gom. Sweet. Those are two knives I have never tried. I've always liked the look of the Gom, though. They do like another drop of those or something, or is that like an old one that you got used? Lighter than you expected. This is my second one, though. Okay. So you already know. Two of all your favorite things. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Could be like 5. That'd be pretty bad. Got on the bay. Nice. Gom's great knife. Is it a front flipper and hole flipper? I forget. It's reminiscent of the Sweeney a little bit, right? Except a Warncliffe. Let's look it up. Jetstream punches way above its class. Never tried one. I never really loved the look of it. Okay, yeah, it's got a front flipper and the hole, yeah. Kind of a voodoo-ish blade shape there. Definitely a good-looking knife. Absolutely. Made by Riat, so you know it's good. Yeah, that's cool, man. There's so many of these knives, these titanium frame locks with micarta. So many of them. But only a few do it very well. The Sweeney's one of them. One of the reasons I love the Sweeney, I mean, a lot of reasons, but I really like how they do the bolster. It's not just a straight line. It's a little bit longer this way than usual, and it's got this little whoop-de-doo kind of thing. Just makes it a little more unique. I freaking love the Sweeney, dude. My love for it is not diminishing over time. It is only growing. What's up, Richard? Good to see you, man. Listening from the deer blind. Nice, man. Good luck out there. Good luck out there, dude. Drying the poop around my credit today. Dry? Oh, dying. Okay. So yesterday I got 2 knives in the mail. Did videos on them already, but they're not out yet. But I'll give you guys a little sneak preview. I picked up a Mad Tanto, Kaiser Mad Tanto. Their collaboration with Damned Designs. Always been curious about this knife. I always liked the look of it. It's got a really low tipped Tanto tip, and I think this is going to be an actually really useful Tanto. You see the curve right here. It's not a straight back. It's very curved down. This whole handle and the tip. Look how low the tip is. It's like in line with the center of the knife pretty much. So I think this is going to be a really good cutter. I was really wanting it to be a snappy flipper button lock, but it's just not. It's just not, and it really sucks. It is. During the unboxing, I was thinking it was okay, but then the more I messed with it, I mean, you could flip it. You just have to give it a little bit of oomph, but it's just so easily failable. And I don't know why the fuck all these reviewers don't mention how mushy it is. I was watching Neve's Knives video on it a while back, and he was saying like, yeah, it's pretty snappy. Pretty snappy? I don't think so. That's not pretty snappy. So I don't know. Kind of disappointing. It's still going to be a really good cutter. I like the button's kind of oversized and big. It feels nice on my finger. The micarta is excellent quality. Ergos feel pretty good. The choke up spot's very nice. Love the blade. Deep hollow grind, you know, thin back here, thicker up here at the Tanto tip. Super deep carry clip. I love everything about it, literally, except it's mushy, dude. It's freaking mushy. And no reviewer is talking about it or talked about it when it came out. I don't get it. Because kickbacks. Yeah, I guess, but yeah, I guess. Has anyone ever successfully increased the snappiness of a button lock by lengthening the spring in there? I tried it once with the Cormorant, and it didn't really work out. Has anyone ever successfully done that? I mean, it's, you know, you can flip it, but it is nowhere near snappy. You did it on your raccoon, and it made it snappier? Maybe I'll try that. YouTube reviewers really gives you an inside look at the phrase, everyone has a price. Yeah, that's for sure. Yep, that is for sure. So, I mean, you know, I'm going to probably keep it around for a little while. I'm going to do the cut test with it for sure. And it might not bother some people, you know, you can flip it. It's fine. I was just hoping it was going to be like closer to Malibu status, or, you know, some of these other good snappy button locks that have been around lately. This just ain't one of them. Luckily, I bought this with my Amazon credit, so it wasn't like out-of-pocket money, but still. Penguin button lock. I'm actually getting one in for review pretty soon, so we will see. We'll see how that one is. Hopefully, it's much snappier than this. The Black Start Apex Arc. I have no idea what that is. Black Start Apex Arc. What is that? What's up, Jay? How you doing, buddy? But yeah, so the other knife I got was the Warren Tack. Quickly, if you guys don't know, the story with the Warren Tack is my buddy Mark Parks sent me his Warren Tack for review. It was one that he had paid extra for the hollow grind to be put on it by Dan at Precision Knife Works. The grind was really wonky and sloppy and messed up. Dan contacted me after the video came out and said he had done that knife back before he had a good setup for grinding, and he's been trying to get those sloppy ones off the streets and replace them. So he sent Dan a replacement for that knife. I'm going to send him this fucked up one back. And he also sent me one to do a cut test on, because I've never been able to yet. And this is the machine ground one. And the grind is much, much better. The sharpening choil could be better. We got a little bit of a smile going on there. But much, much better grind on it. Nice and clean. It's a deep hollow grind from factory. I have no idea really why he decided to put his own hollow grind on top of this hollow grind, because it already is nice and thin. So who knows? But regardless, this is the machine, or it's not machine ground. It's still hand ground, but it's hand ground from the factory. You can see it's not done by a machine. It's got the grind lines on it. And it's great. When I got it, the detent was a little less snappy than the one on the other one. So I actually bent in the lock bar a little bit and got it absolutely perfect. It is really nice and snappy. It's a great knife. I'm really looking forward to doing the cut test on it. The tip is still thin, but it's not nearly as fragile as the hand ground one, and I will not feel hesitant at all to put this guy to work. So that's awesome. Yeah, good. Yeah, very generous guy, fixing his mistakes, and that's all you can ask for. That's fucking awesome. You know, they should have never gone out in the first place, but everyone fucks up once in a while, and he's doing everything he can do to make it right. So can't ask for any more than that. Yeah, it's literally the best thing that could have happened. Very, very cool. Almost bought the clincher wrist way back last night. Still got it in my cart. It would be my first slip joint. Yeah, it's a good knife. It's a little big and bulky. I don't really carry mine. It stays in my leatherworking drawer because I use it for cutting out leather. It is good for that. It's a nice, great utility cutting Warncliffe. It's bigger than I thought it would be, and it's a little bulky. So I don't carry it around. Let me let Floki in here. You want to come in, huh? What's up, buddy? There's Mark. Yeah, he got his new Warntech as well. That's awesome. Yeah, happy ending to the story. Mark, does yours have a little bit of a smile on the sharpening choil as well? I think I'm going to enlarge the sharpening choil on this knife. It just needs to be a little bit bigger. If we could focus here. Come on. Come on now. There we go. See the smile there? Right there. I'm just gonna make it a little bigger. Get rid of that smile and make it so it's a little bit further away from the plunge grind. And then it's gonna be perfect. So yeah, that's really the only thing I can nitpick on with this thing is the sharpening choil could be a little better, and that's really it. Focus on me now. Don't look at the computer. Look at me. Look at me. You still not doing it? Hello, right here. It might be time to upgrade the webcam here. It's not a cheap webcam. It was like $100. Does anyone know of a really good webcam. Go with the Hedgehog. Yeah, I would definitely go with the Hedgehog over the that Rosecraft. If you want to get a Rosecraft, I would go with the Loosahachie Jack. That is the best Rosecraft blades, traditional. This thing is awesome. Really excellent blade shape. You know, it's a clip point, but it's very unique in that it's a really super low tip on this thing, and the belly comes down past the even the handle. So it feels really good in all types of cutting, utility cuts, you know, rocking back on a cutting board. It's perfect. It's such a great blade shape. I had never tried one of these, and now I really, really want the GEC. I don't know what the pattern's called, but it's like this same blade shape pattern in a GEC, and I really want it. Yours has the smile too, yeah. Do you have a Dremel, Mark? Do you have like the tools to make that a little bigger? If you don't and you want to do it, you could send it to me, and I would do it for you. Knife Christmas wish list. So this year with my family, you know, we're all grown up now, and we decided we're not going to do gifts as we used to. We're basically going to do like, it's not a white, I don't know what is it called, a white elephant? I don't know. Basically, you randomly get selected a person in the family to buy a gift for, and there's a $200 limit, and that person doesn't know that you're the one getting the gift for them. So everyone gets a random name that they buy a gift for. So you only buy one gift. And so, yeah, that's what we're doing. What angle did you put on the Viper? I forgot to write it down. It was pretty high. I think it was like 24 from the work sharp. My Micarta Hedgehog, yeah, it's great. It's the same great knife, you know, super good walk and talk, same really good blade, just, you know, the Micarta handle. And it's not like the fuzzy Micarta, it's more of like the hard, like kind of more polished Micarta. Secret Santa, that's what it's called, yeah. Yeah. You'll love it, man. It's such a good cutter. Walk and talk, excellent. It's fucking awesome. What's up, Brian? And I got my Feist. I think I showed this last time, but the large Feist, got this for fucking $43 on the Kaiser sale. It's great, man. It's freaking great. Nice snappy front flipper. Same micarta that's on the Mad Tanto. Same stuff. Crazy false shut, you know. This is how you do lock bar access. That's how you do it. It's so good. There's not a whole lot of room in here, but just the way that they carved away the opposite side there to give you room in there, it's perfect. And there's not this big thing carved away, you know, just a little notch carved away there. A lot of designers could learn from this. F5.5 on the way? Hell yeah. I missed mine. I owned one for a couple weeks, and then I forget why I think I traded it because I wanted something more. I forget what it was, but I really liked it. I did not like the clip though. When I do eventually get another one, I'll probably replace the clip. It was a bit of a hot spot. It was just big, and it sat very far up off the surface of the scale. So, but yeah, aside from that, great ergos, you know, great action. I had one that was It was micarta with like a dark acid wash on the blade, kind of like on the Sweeney and the Rosie that I have. It was great. Lex, good morning, sir. How you doing, buddy? Oh, cool. Very cool. Yeah, I saw they have a micarta version of the 0562 now. I haven't checked out that version, no, but I did own the full tie version at one point, and it's a great knife. That's cool, man. I think the micarta version would be really nice. I kind of want that. The Stormtrooper, sweet. Are you going to dye the scales? You're in a chody phase. What does that mean? Got my critical mini, give it to my lady to give to me for Christmas. Now I'm regretting it. I haven't tried that one. What else? What the freak else? My my Neutron 2 is developing some lock stick. I'm sure it's going to smoothen itself out. Still looking for some good, more colorful scales for this. If anybody knows of any G-Carta Neutron 2 scales or the Trout scales or anything like that, keep an eye out for me. Short or stubby? And okay, gotcha. That's what you mean by chody. What's my chodiest knife? Chodiest knife. You know, actually, the Towser S is surprisingly chody. It's really thick and wide. It's like the same handle as the big one. They just chopped the end off a little bit. It's like really, like, look, I can barely even get my whole fist around it. It's pretty chody. Got your MSI Black Friday? Yeah, it's huge, huh? I was surprised how big it was too. Very big knife. I think it would have been better a little bit smaller. Yeah, the Towser S is like $40 right now, or maybe even cheaper. The Ace Riv, it's, yeah. I haven't tried that one, but I know which one you're talking about. You got an MSI coming too? Sweet, sweet. Waiting on your Padre? Yeah, me too. Me too. In fact, let me check the tracking again. Nope, still no update. Still no update, but I am getting delivered something today. What is this? Do you guys have this problem where you have like tabs in your browser on your phone of different tracking numbers that you're waiting for, but you forget what the tracking number is for? You forget like what item it's linked to and what you have coming. What was this? Hopefully it's from Traditional Pocket Knives with that button lock penguin in it. I wonder. I don't know. Who knows, baby? Actually, you know what? I could check my messages and see if Brian gave me tracking 5966. Yes, it is it. Awesome. Out for delivery today. Traditional Pocket Knives box. Very, very nice. Top chode is the Berg Slim. Yeah, that is very chody. My top chode. I like that. So many good Kaiser deals. Man, I'm a Kaiser fanboy. You know, as disappointed as I am with this being kind of mushy, Kaiser really is one of the best, like, large overseas knife manufacturers of budget knives. their action is almost always like just insanely smooth. I've never gotten a bad detent from them ever on on a liner or frame lock. Their edges are usually pretty sharp. Their micarta is the best in the budget knife world, absolutely the best. Their clips, especially nowadays, are getting really good. They're they do better stuff than Civivi. Although there are a few Civivis that I really like. Like this one, the Cubit, I think is the best budget knife. Period. But just in general, I think they do better work than Civivi. 2 Peñas? Oh man, I want a Peña so bad. I really want one of those smaller Peñas with this kind of top flipper on them. It's not quite as like mohawky on the Peñas, but you guys know what I mean. I love how this is so much. And I really want one of those Peñas. One of these days. Got a mini Evo. Sweet. Lanyard bar on the back was loose on the box. The pair of screws seem to be cemented in. That's weird. I wonder. So you can't even get it out? That's weird. Huh. Yeah, that's annoying. Suvi is cool. Kaiser is king of that tier. Yeah. Yep. All I'm waiting on is Raikou, Golden Caliber, Clydesdale, and Lamia. Yeah, the Lamia drop. That's pretty nuts. Those things are, that's like rosy prices, right? They're like $750-ish. I've never tried one. I would love to. That's a good idea. Yeah. Put a soldering iron on it, like the tip on the piece that's stuck, and that should melt out any Loctite or anything like that. What do you guys think the best budget knife of all time is? Let's talk about that real quick. The best budget knife of all time. And for budget, I would say under 75. Let me guys douche now a little bit. Yeah, he does seem like a douche. At least from what I've heard. I did actually pre-order that one. Yeah, I did. I pre-ordered the budget one, the G10 and 14C for $200. I just couldn't afford the aluminum or titanium ones, but I think it'll be. I can't wait. I can't wait to check it out. I'm such a big Winter Blade Co. fan. Penguin, best budget knife ever. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pyrite, mini sheepdog button lock. That's one I haven't tried. I heard it's very good. A lot of people saying Pyrite. I mean, if you're talking about this one, the stainless steel Warncliffe Pyrite, I could agree with you. Although personally, I don't think it beats the Cubit, but it is really, really good. Rat 1. Rat's always good. Cut Scepter. Haven't tried that one. Just for me, nothing beats the Cubit, man. Nothing beats the Cubit. It's fucking perfect. It's extremely comfortable in hand. I mean, the edges are so rounded. Just absolutely hand melting. Insanely slicey, like insanely slicey. Full flat grind. It's got that native 5 kind of blade shape with the low tip in the belly. Just absolutely perfect. Sharpening choil, great. Choke up spot, great. action, great. Snappy thumb stud action and a button lock. I have a Kaiser deep carry clip on mine. I would recommend it if you guys have a Cubit. It fits. This is a Kaiser titanium deep carry clip, and it fits on this. You kind of have to angle one of the screws in weird to start it, but once you get it started, it goes in. And gosh, I can't even feel it at all. It's so good. Love your Cubit. Yeah, fuck yeah. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. If they made like a more premium version of this, I would jump on it. Maybe like titanium. Ooh, even textured titanium would be sick. Textured titanium and like, I don't know, some nice blade steel. That'd be so badass. Top 3, Sukoke, Beluga, and Echo. Yeah, those are all great. The Sukoke is great. The Beluga is great too. I like the mini more than the big one. And the Echoes, yeah. I like the Echo a lot. Something about the Ergos are a little weird for me. I think because it gets so skinny up here. It's like fat back here and then skinny up here. It just feels a little odd. Not bad. No hot spotty bad, but just odd. But, you know, the action is great. It's more fidgety than the Pyrite just because you have the 2 deployments. But you were talking about the liner lock one. I haven't tried that one. Never carry your Cubit? Really? That's surprising. Launch 10s are 89 bucks on. Oh, really? Yeah, man, that's a fucking deal. I think I paid like 130. It's so good, dude. It fires so hard. And it's just the perfect little ripper. It's a ripper. It comes with a clip. I took mine off and put a lanyard on it. But you don't, do whatever you want. It's fucking great, man. I really like it. I need to sharpen it. It's not too bad, but it could use a sharpen. Well, I'm trying to talk you into it, man. Favorite knife, favorite under $100 knife is Tempest Microburst. I haven't tried that one either. People do love it though. Pivotal, what's up, man? Good to see you. It fires very hard. I think the runt. Well, I don't know. They both fire so hard. Let me see if I can decide. They're both so hard. I don't know. The runt might be slightly stronger, but they're both very, very hard. Launch 18 fires way hard. Yeah, it seems like all the launches have really nice, strong springs in them. Again? What? Sounds like the launch fires harder. It's got a different sound, yeah. But just like how it feels in the hand. It's so close. So close. Right around the same size, though. I love my runt. This is the knife that I carry when I'm wearing my overalls. Because when I'm wearing my overalls, I have this pocket right here. And I stick it right in there. And that's the only knife I carry. except my slip joint in my pocket, but it's just perfect, man. Need to cut something, I just whoop, bam, cut, bam, boom. It's nice. You also want to rent it? Yeah. This one I paid $180 at the show. It's the textured aluminum with MagnaCut. It's got, it's a great clip. They even have a flat spot under the clip so it doesn't tear up your pocket. It's a great little handy knife. Absolutely. I didn't need to sharpen it. I want to put like a crazy, super duper sharp edge on this guy. Their texturing is great too. USA, baby. Oh yeah, so another topic. I was talking to Jason about this. We're both kind of thinking about slimming down our collections, and we decided that 50 knives is a good number to start on. Narrowing your collection down to 50 knives. I have always not always, recently in the last maybe 6 months, had the desire to clear out some knives that I just don't want to have in the collection anymore, that I don't use, that I don't need. And when I think about the number that I could get to realistically, I think it's 50. What do you want, bro? What do you want, broski? You want your breakfast? You want to go for a walk? That's what you want. You want to go for a walk, huh? We'll go soon, okay? We'll go soon. We'll go soon, Bubba. It's been giving some away. Yeah, it's going to be difficult, especially because of the budget knives that I have. They're almost not even worth selling. Like, you'll get, like, after shipping and everything, you might get like $30 back. And it's all the hassle of shipping and all that stuff. I feel like with the budget knives, I'll probably try to sell them in bundles, I think, having a full case, I have my big Apache case right here. Having that full is still a little much. And I think it holds about 100 knives. But then if I clear out half of these knives, then I probably keep my slip joints in there too. Because right now I just have a pile of slips and slip joints right here on my desk. That's probably what I would do. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that possible? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's 14 times 6? 84. So maybe it doesn't hold 100. I think it holds about 80. I thought it held about 90 knives. I don't know. It's somewhere around there. Giveaway budget and sell premium. Yeah. There's not a ton of premium knives that I would be getting rid of. It'd mostly be budgety stuff. Honestly, my 2 sons probably would get sold. They're cool to have, but I don't carry them really a lot. It's kind of, they're fun to have because you just look at them and you marvel at how they could be so cheap because they're so nice for so cheap. It's crazy, especially this one. This one I might have to keep, the 269. This thing is a marvel. For $100, you have this milled textured titanium, and look at this action, bro. Absolutely some of the best action ever. I mean, it's not only drop shut, it's like controlled drop shut, which is even more impressive than just drop shut. Sometimes drop shut feels like the pivot's loose, but this just feels like high quality machining kind of drop shut. That's a great one. This one I might need to keep for nostalgic reasons. This was the first knife that Diener ever gifted to me, the TS300. This is a great one. And this is the problem I'm going to run into is for all these knives, there's a reason I could keep it. This one I like a lot, but I don't really have an emotional attachment to it. The 377. This is a wicked ass knife. It's a tanto that this is the best cutting tanto I've ever tried. It's fucking sick. And then yeah, these are my only two sons right now, actually. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna sell this this TR3 if anyone's interested. I like it, but I was gonna spend the money to get it reground a little thinner, and I think I probably won't do that. But it's a great knife. Let me know if anyone's interested. It's the Blade HQ exclusive with the gold coated blade, fish scale texture. Don't actually like drop shot guillotine. Prefer that controlled hydraulic. Yeah, me too. Me too. Should help her one time. How many knives should fall or close? You said you like it loose like that. Yeah, that's funny. That's what most people think when a knife falls shut really nicely. They're like, whoa, you got to tighten that thing up. And that's what I thought at first too. When I was very first getting into knives, because it feels weird. You're just not used to it. You're like, something's got to be loose in there. Like, what's going on? But yeah, yeah, it's not the case. That's funny. What's up, Marcel? How you doing, Bubba? So yeah, anyways, I think I am committed to getting down to 50 knives. It's going to happen. Now, is that going to include my slip joint collection? Probably not. I think that'll probably just be modern folders, locking folders. But we'll see how it goes. It's time to slim it down, though. It really is. If I didn't have a channel, I would probably be down to less than 50. Donald, good morning, sir. Like the Baku here. I like this knife a lot, actually. I don't really carry it because it's not a practical blade shape for what I do. But it's a fun knife, man. It's a Sparrow design. It just looks cool. Hey, look at that thing. So this is one that I really like, but would probably end up getting rid of just because, you know, I really don't need it at all. This one I would probably have to keep in the collection. My Isham Kaiser Soze. Even though it's really not practical at all, it's fucking beautiful, you know? And it's an Isham design, so this one I would have to keep. Custom areas for sale? Really? Too bad I am Baroque until after Christmas. A micarta Nimble. Very, very good action. Great knife. Just don't really carry it much and just don't need it in the collection. This would probably go as well. If anyone's interested in any of these, let me know. What else? Bunch of budget stuff like a mini beg lighter. Very nice, snappy action, but just don't carry it. An Elementum that I stonewashed the blade on. Mini Beluga. Great knife, but, you know, just don't carry it much. What's up, Jacob? Civivi Thug. Was it the mini Thug or the Thug? I don't know. Pretty cool, just not practical for me. This would be gotten rid of. Probably this one, even though I really like it. Another Isham design. Well, I don't know. This one would be tough to get rid of. It's got the Damascus blade, copper handles. The McKenna is what it's called. Really fidgety, pretty awesome knife. Titanium deep carry clip. Pretty badass, but gosh, I don't know. That would be hard. That would be hard to get rid of. Yeah, just, a bunch of other stuff. Probably some of these Gonzos. So you get the idea. I'll probably put them all on the members group chat on Instagram for sale first. Usually those guys get first dibs, and then after that it'll go probably on my Instagram. I'll post them, and then after that, whatever's left will go to the Reddit knife swap. As far as slip joints, I would get rid of. I don't honestly think I have any that I would get rid of. My collection's pretty tight on those. So yeah, it's tough. It's hard. It's hard to see them go, but it must be done. It must be done. Probably this weekend, maybe. My mini pyrite, it's so fun. But if I'm narrowing down my collection, do I really need to keep it around? No. I have other small knives that will do this, serve this purpose. I got a TRM Nerd. I got a little, a little native. Bunch of, the nip. So don't need it. Do I game? Yes. Once in a while, I'll find a game that I really get into. Right now I'm playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I played Breath of the Wild extensively, and now recently just got the sequel, and I'm loving it. Liza P, I haven't heard of that one. I have the blacked out nip from TPK. This one I probably wouldn't sell. It's just too much fun. So snappy and just good. Hey, get out of there, boy. Harrison, what's up, man? I'm 29 before, but I'm down to 11 or 12. Yeah, exactly. That's the, when you first start out in your collecting career, at least I think at least I know I did, and a lot of people did. You buy too many budget knives, because they're not expensive. You're hungry to try new designs and, get an idea of what you like. And you just accumulate too many, and they're just hard to sell. The resale value is shit. And you're watching all these videos of these YouTubers saying, "Oh, this is the best budget knife ever. You got to have this one. Use my code," and then you just kind of get sucked in, and you buy all this shit instead of saving up a little more and buying something maybe more expensive and a little bit better. You know what I mean? So I fell into that trap, absolutely. Right on, buddy. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. You're supposed to sell these things? Too many budget knives, yeah. Yep, same here. I still buy them sometimes too. Absolutely. I love me a good budget knife. But I'm much more selective nowadays. Much more selective. Because there's so many budget knives out there. Thinned out your collection this year. Nice. Yeah, that's the thing is I know it would feel good. I know for a fact it would feel good to slim things down, get it kind of just much more trimmed. I would say as a new collector, good budget knives, retail lock variety. Yeah, that's a good idea. So you can figure out which kind of locking mechanisms you like. A couple different blade shapes, try out blade shapes, carry them, use them. Deployment methods. Get some front flippers, some thumb studs, some holes, all that good stuff. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna give stuff away for show. For sure. Started backwards at a Benchmade emissary, then went to the first run of all time through Nishi Dogs and an auto stitch. Yeah, you jumped in the deep end. I started pretty slow. One of my first knives, getting into the knife community, was the Penguin and a Rat 2. And I actually still have both of those. This is my original Rat 2. I did a stone wash on the blade, acid wash. It's a great knife, man. Not really the blade shape that I go for much anymore, but great deep tint, solid ergos, choke up area. It's a good one, man. There's a reason why it was the budget king. Give the nimble. I might. Or I might just do a very good price for you guys. How much were these things? These micarta nimbles. What's the blade steel? Doesn't even say. I don't know. Anybody know? It's like a denim micarta nimble. Very, very smooth. Damn. We have a handful of expensive knives, Drift, Manix, Proxy, the rest are budget knives. Yeah. Started out with the ZT 0707. Yeah, I'm with you there. I do not like thin, long knives. I really don't. The Sweeney is pretty much the closest to that I could handle. This is, I mean, compared to a lot of my other knives, pretty skinny. Any skinnier than this, and it would be too skinny for me. Rat 1 is kind of sketchy. Oh, really? Huh. Like the tip or what? The tip pokes out a little bit? I know. I would love that thing. It's got, I handled one though, and it does have beefy blade stock, but they thinned it really pretty significantly down toward the edge. So I feel like it would cut really well. But yeah, I would love to try one. Or, do a cut test on one. Nice. You have one. Cool. Yeah, the Sweeney's fucking amazing. It could be my knife of the year pick. Could very well be. The RCK9 is a Chavez. I'll pull it up. RCK9. There's a budget version too that I actually tried. And it was great. I just, obviously, titanium. Titanium is more better. It's great, man. And one of the best things, they went back to the hidden screws on the skull clip. How fucking great is that? Back to the hidden screws. Awesome. It's on the smaller side. It's definitely the smallest of the Chavezes, even smaller than my Scapegoat. But just, it's still got that chunky feeling. That is so good about Chavezes. Great sharpening choil, great thumb stud D10 action. Just, it's awesome. No, I don't. I do not. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan of those. Yeah, I think he was. Yeah. Nice and clean. Yep. Yep. Chavez is pretty much one of the kings of clean, but still super badass designs. And then here's the budget one, which is still pretty expensive, but it's $90, G10 and D2. Why can't I see the tip? What's going on here? There we go. But yeah, same knife there. Best X Sledgehammer is my favorite budget knife. Nice. I haven't tried that one actually. I've had the Harsey folder sold at too many sharp points in the knife. You mean like hot spots? Yeah, I never cut with one. Only handled it. I know they've got some real thick geometry. It just didn't appeal to me. On the fence about Iconic. Yeah, it's a little expensive for this knife. That was kind of the big controversy when it came out. The owner said some things that made sense about why it is that much. They're hand assembled, hand assembled and inspected, which is the case for every knife. But he said something about the way he said it was like they do more than a lot of the other big manufacturers. They're hand sharpened as well. And you're getting a Chavez, so I don't know. I would be hesitant to buy one just because I would probably rather save and get the titanium, but it is a great knife. My dog's whining. Is that what you're talking about? Specifically, when I went to flip the Harsey, bottom of my thumb at the corner of the chair. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I never liked it. I never liked the Spartan Harsey. It doesn't do it for me aesthetically or functionally. Taiwan feels like it's worth more than 300. Yeah, it feels very quality, made by Riot. So it feels fucking great. I would like to try it in Kosi at some point. I wouldn't buy a used one just because I'm not sure if I like it. And I took a big loss on my Sebenza. I spent 600 and I traded away. I couldn't sell it for even like 450. No one was buying it. It's crazy. So I would be very hesitant to buy another Chris Reeve new. I would get a used one and just try it, or even have someone lend me one. Yeah. By the way, if anyone has an Nkosi that they would like to lend me, I would love to check it out. I've tried an Umnumsan, and there were just a couple of things I really didn't like about it. Honestly, the Sweeney kind of took the Sebenza's place in my heart. Very similar blade as the drop point Sebenza blade. Similar-ish knife, This is just so much better. Lock Rock, yeah. that was one of the things that kind of pushed me over the edge of selling it. And again, it wasn't significant. I don't think the lock would have failed, but it just bothered me. On the Berg Blades website. Let's see if there's still some there. Dude, stop whining. I'll be done soon, Bubba. Quit it. Quit it. I know. You want your breakfast and you want to go for a walk. All right? Wait. You must wait, my son. You must show patience, my son. You must show patience, my boy. Let's see. We have... This one's available. Stonewash Green Micarta. That's nice. All 20 CV, you know, it's just the finishes that are different. So there you go. And possibly Knife of the Year. It's fucking amazing. Everything, it's perfect. I literally do not have a single nitpick on it. The sharpening tool could be better, but it's still fine. You'll get a couple sharpens out of it before you even start to get in the thick area. So, you know, the clip is absolutely perfect. Just everything. I love everything about it. Nothing is a turnoff. And that's pretty rare, actually, to have literally nothing that bothers you, even a little bit. Picked up a drift L. Awesome. Yeah, I still have marks right here. You wish it was liner instead of frame. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. But yeah, if you prefer liner, then yeah. It's a fucking great knife. It really is. That's on the list for Knife of the Year, too. Only thing I'd change on the Sweeney is a blade steel. Not a fan of 22V. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I could think of some other blade steels that would have been better on this knife, but it seems like the 20CB is real nice. It seems like they did a good job on it. It was still cutting paper really nicely after my cut test, so you know. You picking it up from the show a couple weeks ago caused me to buy it. I know you have accurate and fair judgment, so the fact you spend your hard-earned money after handling it, I needed one too. Yeah, awesome, man. Yeah, I wouldn't steer you wrong. It's fucking amazing. If I magically got into Ferris for Christmas, I'd be so happy. Yeah, I'm kind of coming around on that thing. At first, I was like, yeah, it looks nice, but eh. But now, I don't know. Now I kind of want one. Right on, buddy. Have a good work day. Thanks for hanging out. Why did I trade the CRK? The Lock Rock issue, and I just overall didn't love it. It was good. I didn't have that love in my heart for it. You know? Rather have S90 a Magnica. Yeah. K39. Yeah, any of those, really. I agree. I'm gonna have way more subs. You're the most honest reviewer. Oh, thanks, man. That's literally the best compliment I could ever think of, is being an honest reviewer. That is the highest compliment. Thanks, man. More K390 all around. Yeah, I love K390. Love it. I've got some on my. We were just talking about this. The Delico Warney in K390. Michael Richter recently ordered one, and I was telling him how much he's going to love it. This is a fantastic knife, and they're on sale right now for I think like $85. That's fucking insane. This one has titanium scales on it that I put on, but this is, I mean, you can just tell that I used the shit out of this thing. I forgot to even clean it. This is one of the best slicers I have. And the titanium scales really just put it over the edge of being fucking awesome. It looks good. You know, everything about it. And supposedly they're being discontinued, so every time I bring it out, Jacob has to he has to make sure that I remember that he's the one that suggested I get the K391. Yeah, dude, I'm fucking super stoked that you talked me into it. Super happy. That's funny. Got the leaf charmer in K390. Sweet. One of the most slept on knives. Yeah, I probably should try it. Don't trust most blade tubers, but with you, always use your knives. Prove it with cut tests, and you're honest about any downsides. Honest and transparent will keep you growing. Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you so much. That's all that I ever wanted. That's all I ever wanted for the channel to be. Is just super straightforward and honest. You got the S30V right before the K390 dropped. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Best knife in your opinion for EDC? That's pretty tough, but the thing that pops right in my head is the Native 5. I think you know, as far as getting bang for your buck, the Native 5 is fantastic. It has a blade shape that literally is good at everything. Utility cutting, anything where you need a little belly, slicing, it's fucking good at everything. And if you really want to set it over the edge, get some AWT aluminum scales for it. This is one of my favorite knives ever, and one of the most well-rounded, just best knives ever. If you don't like lockbacks, then the Para 3 is pretty similar. I like the blade shape on the Native 5 more, but it's kind of similar. And then another really good one, if you don't like backlocks, is crap. What is it? Is it the Chaparral or? Yeah, I think it's the Chaparral. Whoops. Who's gonna be on the live tomorrow? A knife maker. You have to wait and see. A guy that makes folding knives by hand without mills. It's pretty nuts. It should be fun. Hey, new member, what's up, dude? Hell yeah. If you're on Instagram and you want to be in, if you want to be let into the members only group chat on there, let me know. I'll add you. Titanium or carbon fiber? Titanium for sure. Talked with the guy in charge of Crucible for like 2 hours yesterday as wealth of knowledge. That's cool. What's one thing that you were surprised to learn? The Native 5 in Magnica is like 130. That's a good deal. Sage 5 lock, I think I'd like more. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Chaparral. Oh, the Chaparral is a backlock. Which one was I thinking of then? Maybe I was thinking of the Sage 5. The compression lock native. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly like it. I like that it's a backlock. I don't know if I would like it as much in a compression lock, honestly. Nice. Yeah, that's the same one I have. The pocket clip's a hot spot. Really? Huh. Maybe it's just your hand, because I have an MXG clip on mine, and I hardly even feel it at all. So it could just be the size of your hand or something. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's got to be. Unless you got just one of their, because there's different style clips from them. Maybe you just got a different one. No, I still haven't heard from Trajkovic. I'll probably give it, well, it's been a while. Probably today. I'll probably give it today. If he doesn't respond by today, then tomorrow on the native, or tomorrow on the members only video, I'll draw again. His whining is fucking me up. Why? Yeah, we're about to end it anyways. We've been going an hour. Native Chief and Magnica, sweet. That's a little big for me, but I like the look of the knife. You have a lunch on your native 5 and it feels good. Yeah, I haven't heard of that, of anyone complaining about that. That's weird. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I wonder if the standard Spyderco clip would be better, even though it's not deep carry. All right, that's it. Let's wrap her on up. I have some leather to work on this weekend. I have some cut tests to get done. We still need to do the drift cut test. That'll be coming soon. We have Mad Tanto cut test coming soon, and the Worn Tag cut test coming soon. So I'll probably get one of those done this weekend, and some more coming in during the week. And the Doberman as well, the Kaiser Doberman. Maybe I could do like just a Kaiser cut test where I do all these Kaisers. And this thing does flip and close really nicely. It's kind of a weird shaped knife, but man, is the action good. All right, that's it. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. It's pretty awesome that we have, I had 4 days off. Feels like I should be at work right now, but I'm not. All right, Floki. We're going to take the puppy for a walk. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon. All right. Make sure you are there, if you can be, for the Blade Cartel Hangout tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Pacific. That's 9 o'clock Eastern. It'll be me, Jason, and a special guest. So I'll see you there. Adios.